It's day 421 of Zohar Pshat, and much more so to speak down to earth today. And we are on Daf Mem Testament Alf, and we are 3, 6, 9, about 13 lines to the bottom. So today we actually have a famous Zohar if we get to it. So the next time, the Korinam is back. So this is possible about Asherah, right? It says so. It's Asherah ate some is Barasham Makadosh Sanei. But Chazal also say in the Medrash, and I think it's alluded to here, though it's not explicit, that the offer for Adam Rishon was taken. Well, I think it was one opinion was taken from all the earth, and another opinion is taken from the place where the Mizbeach would be built in Har Moriah. So the Korean Mizbeach the Imri Adama, right? And that too is made of Adama. That's a reference to Chsiv Mizbach Adama V'Kulei Begini Kach Offer Min Adama. So this Zohar says that Adam Harishon's body was taken from the Makom Mizbech, Offer Min HaAdama, from the place in which it says Mizbach Adama. Vayipach ba'apav nishmas chayim. Then Hakadosh Baruch Hu breathed the breath of life into his nose. Mila iskalil, the avo vayipach ba'apav. So I'm not sure what that means. That's in parentheses. But then he says iskalil nishmas chayim ba'u offer. The neshama of life became included with that offer. So obviously here we have the chibur of elyonim and tachtonim in a way which is unique. It's a fascinating mashal. It's like the woman who becomes impregnated from a man. So the offer is the woman, and the neshama is like the man, and the neshama obviously, besides giving chiyus to the offer, also made the offer productive. Obviously, that now Kadosh Baruch Hu is putting man in this world of the l'shamra in order to work the world, in order to bring about good, positive results. So both physically and spiritually. So this is not just enlivening, putting life into Adam, but also giving him capacity to have Toldoseim Shel Tzadikim, Maisim Tovim, to have Tolodos, and to actually accomplish things in this world. The Mischabrim Isma'ala Hai Afar Mikula. This dirt became full of the neshama, and it seems that it's not just that it's the neshama gives chiyus to the offer, but now the entirety of the human body is something which all of it can be used for the purpose of avodas Hashem, and any activity done with the human body can now be something which brings kedusha and brings the hashefa down to the world. As this is my haya for mikula. What are these? What was offering come full of ruach and neshama, right? So obviously the higher capacity of humanity to accomplish things in this world. Nefesh Chaya. Of course, now he becomes the Nefesh Chaya, the sustaining soul of the world. Hashta istakin v'kaim adam istakana. And now he became fully fixed, and he is now prepared to fix. Mezan, and to sustain the Nefesh Chaya, to Nefesh Chaya. So it could mean that to sustain his own Nefesh Chaya, because the mitzvahs he's going to do with his body are going to sustain his Nefesh. It could be that it's going to sustain him. He's going to sustain himself as the Nefesh Chaya of the world. Now he is going to be in chiyus to the world. So it's not clear exactly from the Zohar we're talking about. Lamezan Nefesh Chaya means his own neshama, or to serve as the Nefesh Chaya of the world. In any event, both are true. Okay, now there's a new paragraph. Even Hashem Elokim, Hashem built up Chava. Of Hachinami B'Shem Oli. Here's the full name, Hashem Elokim. The Abba V'Im is Askinullah. So this just like we have by Adam himself. Vayibin Hashem Elokim. So that Hashem Elokim took off from Adama. So to here we have Hashem Elokim by Isha. In other words, both men and women are fully formed with Chachma and Bina in order that we be able to accomplish what they're supposed to accomplish in this world, as with the unique mission of human beings. And she's fully formed before she's brought to her husband. In other words, that a woman has this this capacity in and of its own. Esatzela, but on the flip side, there's Esatzela. So the tzela, the Zohar, as before, has it's called the aspeklaya de lo nahara. It's not a fully formed perspective. So on the one hand, you have the full formation of Abba and Ima forming a woman. On the other hand, that the tzela is still shchora. And again, it's not clear exactly why that tzela connotes that. Maybe because lashon tzel, shadow, right? So shadowy, so to speak. So the Abba. I mean, it's thinking like Spaisa Balabada. They fixed her that her husband should be should follow her, should come to agreement with her. Obviously, means here that they should come to be connected to each other. So on the other hand, on the one hand, there is this full completion, right? Even Hashem Elokim is a complete entity unto itself. The woman, on the other hand, there's this connected concept, and I think this goes back to the more masculine, feminine, Kabbalistic idea that the Duchra and Nukva have to unite together in order to have the full perspective on things. In other words, going from the meaning of man and woman to masculine and feminine in Kabbalah, but the idea is that the full completion comes with the collaboration and unity between the masculine and feminine. But here and now we have a evidently very famous line from the Zohar, and I did not know this. The minhag of Shoshvinim, of Unterfirhers, the Unterfirhers, the people who bring the Chassan and Kallah under the chuppah, traditionally parents when possible. So there's the source. Because Shoshvinim in the Gemara just means people who help prepare and the chasna and are misamech with chasna and kala. But it says by V'yel Adam, Hashem brought Chava to Adam mehacho lifna. From here we learn. Now the Zohar references the Bereshis Rabbah. Bereshis Rabbah is not as clear as the Zohar. So here it doesn't say about father and mother. It just says well, it's great to have Kodesh Baruch Hu as your Shoshvin, but here it says explicitly, "Me'achol lifna the bayon abba ve'ima the Kallah la'lav l'shusei chasan." The father and mother of the Kallah. Now the minhag by Chassidim is you don't do that. You do two fathers by the chasan and two mothers by the Kallah. But here we have quite explicitly in the Zohar that no, it's abba ve'ima of the Kallah. And that presumably leaves the Abanim of the Chassan for the Chassan. Though it's not explicit here, it just talks about the Kallah. But in any event, here it says, the Bon Abba V'im of the Kallah Allah B'Shusa the Chassan. You have to bring it into Shusa the Chassan, just like Kodesh Baruch Hu, who is Kaviyachal, the Abba and Ima, as we've been saying all along here, but even Hashem Elokim, referencing Abba Ima, brought Chava to Adam. K'deina Marta, as Bitinos Hatishazeh. Like it's similar to that which it says that the husband and wife come to basin, and the husband says, he says it, but evidently he represents both of them. My daughter I gave to this man. That's source in Torah for Shoshvinim. From there on, her husband comes to her, and evidently that's the Makor, I guess, also for those who have the chassan walk out a couple of steps towards the Kallah. The Beso Dilo. This is now going to be your house. But in any event, he comes out towards her. Okay, but we're almost up on 10 minutes limit here, so we'll stop here for today.